So this is about posting about
Has this ever happened to you? Hey, can I talk to you for a second? Sure. What's up? My husband, he did this really mean thing to me. Oh wow, I'm sorry that happened to you. Yeah, well, I really appreciate you being vulnerable and sharing this with me, a complete stranger. It doesn't sound like he respects you very much, especially if he does this kind of thing all the time. Yeah, my ex was a lot like that. I'm out of that relationship now, and I'm so much happier. Excuse me? What?
Yeah, don't tell them to leave.
Dare you? I'm sorry. He is a great man and father and husband, and I would never leave him. No, I was just trying to. Oh my god, you are like so sensitive. It was obviously a joke. You can't know anything about our relationship based off of a 5-second conversation. But you just said... Okay. So it's actually like none of your business, and I don't know why you're so obsessed with us. Get out of here, you freak. Can I get my coffee first? Come here, babe. What is happening? Oh yeah, that's hot. Hello?
Make your browser fast. Oh. Make your browser safe. You don't want to hear that advertisement.
What's up, y'all? I'm back with some more lukewarm tea. Not lukewarm because it's uninteresting, but simply because, once again, I've left it out too long, so I gotta stick it back in the microwave. There's a very specific cycle I've been observing on TikTok for a while now, and it's really starting to annoy me. Really grind my goat, as they say. I've divided this cycle into 4 distinct stages because I'm like that. Stage 1, a woman will post a video of something her husband or fiance or boyfriend did. And Stage 2, the video goes unexpectedly viral. Notice I put unexpectedly in very big air quotes because, I mean, she obviously wanted some people to see it, otherwise she would have written about it in her diary. If you want to complain about your husband and you don't care about other people's opinions, that's what a diary is for. But she didn't write it in her diary, she put it online, which means that now thousands of people are giving their opinions. Then we enter stage 3. The PR campaign. The original poster does a complete 180 and starts making excuses for her partner's behavior. At this point, comments kind of start disappearing, or maybe the entire comment section gets turned off. By stage 4, the relationship between the original poster and the audience has become actively hostile. She might start performing dramatic monologues. She might start rage baiting people, mocking them for their concern. This continues until everybody gets bored and moves on, or the account is deleted so the cycle can begin anew on another account. I've been watching this little bicycle spin round and round and round every week, faster and faster. All of us have, which has shoved a real stick in the spokes. One of the most recent examples of this was a woman who posted a video with the caption, "Day 5 of silence in this household because I bought my fiance an Xbox for Christmas. And this is what he got me." So let me get this straight. You're telling me that you bought your fiance an Xbox and then gave him 5 uninterrupted days to play said Xbox? Aw. You sure showed him. Penny for your thoughts, more like $14.99 for a last-minute Amazon Prime overnight delivery on Christmas Eve to not hear them. One of the top comments responded, "Let me guess, you didn't expect this to blow up, and he's actually a great man, and you're not gonna leave him, and we're weird, and in your business, and don't know your relationship off a 5-second video." I mean, yes. Sure enough, she soon started posting follow-ups saying it was a joke, please unclench, and that she will not be silenced.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, crazy start to the new year. I didn't know that I would accidentally piss off the internet.
Hi, so it's me, the Butter Dish Girl. I was gonna stay private and I was gonna let the haters get to me, but I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. Because if I just lay low and stay silent, then that means that I let the haters win, and I'm not gonna do that.
Yep, those awful haters. What did they do again? They told you that you deserved better after you told them that you were treated badly. God, how could they do such a thing? This has become so painfully predictable that comedy creators can make parodies indistinguishable from the originals by following the same basic formula.
This is my impersonation of a girl who has posted a heinously unbecoming video of her husband, and it is now going viral, and there's thousands of comments from people telling her that she needs to leave her husband because he hates her. I posted a video yesterday of me and my husband. First of all, it was a joke. I just want to start by saying that it was a joke.
Guys, I just had to hop on here real quick after the comments that I got on the last video that I posted. I did not expect that video to blow up like that and go viral. Like, I had no idea, so I wasn't expecting all of these comments.
So this is the birthday gift that I bought for my husband 2 months ago. Here it is, his precious car that he's literally wanted for years. When he got a car, I got a remote. Happy birthday to me, guys.
Users have started playing bingo in the comment sections, using the exact excuses that they know they'll hear because they've heard them so many times already. Complaining about your husband on TikTok has become a humiliation ritual, inviting a slew of memes ridiculing what is perceived as a self-imposed suffering. The message is clear. We don't care anymore. What is happening here, and why does it keep happening? Well, this seems like the perfect time for me to whip out my precious clutch of cringy couples content that I've been sitting on like a broody hen. Let's be haters for good together. But before we continue, I'd like to take a second to talk about today's sponsor, Laylo. If any of the women in this video do decide to leave their man, then
There we go.
and don't forget to use my stackable discount code FUNKY20 for an extra 20% off at checkout. Now, it's obvious that some of these videos are going to be worse than others, and as everybody knows, you can't have a good YouTube video without a tier list. So, I think we can put Butter Dish Boy at A for asshole. Everybody's an asshole sometimes. This time just happened to be seen by millions of people. Oops, your fiance has been pimp-slapped by the monkey's paw of internet fame, but that doesn't have to define him. You know, he could still apologize, turn a new cheek. Here's another gift gone wrong. My husband just told me he hasn't started Christmas shopping for me yet, and Christmas is in 4 days. Don't feel too sorry for her, though.
You guys, that video was supposed to be funny. It got taken too seriously.
There are so many families where Christmas magic only exists because the women do all of the decorating, planning, cooking, childcare, and cleaning, while their husbands sign and dad on the finished product. I think a lot of us have holiday memories with pretty stark gender divides of men hanging out in the living room watching football and women scrambling in the kitchen to get everything ready. Of course, you upset people. It's not about the gift, it's about feeling used and unappreciated during a time where we're supposed to be celebrating each other. And what kind of rage bait is that anyway? Haha, you felt bad for me because I misrepresented the situation I was in. Yeah, I did. What? I've had enough of you. You and your little husband are going to the A tier. Next we have, when you gave your boyfriend extra snacks to give you during your marathon and he eats them all. Honestly, probably a better idea to put this on Reels if you're gonna fish for sympathy like that. But once again, don't take the bait, because later she posted, me while the internet rages on about my marathon snacks almost a year ago. It's always the smugness that gets me. Oh my god, I can't believe you guys think that I have a bad boyfriend. Under the video I posted of my boyfriend doing a bad thing with the caption, my boyfriend is bad, #bad boyfriend. You are the one who decided to post this without context, making him look like a villain who sabotaged you during an important moment you worked hard for. Why are you making fun of people for believing what you told them? I think we can put the snack snatcher at A. Up next, a woman answers the question, what do people mean by marriage is hard?
A simple request to not eat it all. I wanted to have some macaroni and cheese when I came home. This whole thing was full. I told him, don't eat it all. I opened this and I'm like, what the hell is this? And he was like, well, you said not to eat it all. This is why marriage is hard.
Oh, no. This is why your marriage is hard. There are two options. Either your husband thinks that a fully grown adult woman can sustain herself off of 1.5 spoonfuls of food, or He cares about you so little that the thought of you going hungry doesn't bother him as he shovels the food you made down his throat. Even though, according to the description, if you made more food without sharing with him, it would be a problem. Whatever that means. Him leaving some is way worse than if he had scraped the container clean. If it had been empty, that could have just meant that he forgot. That's fine, that happens. But the fact that he left that tiny bit was malicious compliance, technically doing what you said, while still making sure your evening was ruined. I'll save you some time. No, he didn't apologize. No, she's not leaving him. And yes, her account has vanished. We'll put Mr. Machiavellian and cheese at A. Why are y'all's men resource guarding during mealtime like a bad dog? So many of these videos had to do with food, like this man throwing a fit because he couldn't get thirds.
There's nothing left.
Bruh.
You ate it all.
She recorded
That's it. Dunzo. Over for the name.
Hey, Oliver Twist, why don't you start cooking for yourself if you always want some more? I'm putting you in A. It's normal for one person in the relationship to take on more of the kitchen duties, but the other person can help in small ways, like washing dishes or meal prepping. You don't have to have the gutters for Calvin Klein to, what's the most brain-dead task I can think of, hypothetically? Put beans in water?
Decided to ask my man, hey, can you please take out a pack of black beans and put them to soak in water? I just get home.
Beans sound good.
Hours later.
Maybe
I mean, does he also
like
wait for stop signs to turn green? Is he able to tie his own shoelaces, or is he still rocking the Velcro? Is he potty trained?
Really,
is what I'm asking.
Actually, they're kind of
yeah, she deleted that video real fast. We're gonna put him in A. I think it's time we finally talk about something on this channel called weaponized incompetence. Now, I've purposefully avoided mentioning it in the past as much as possible because it's one of those TikTok terms that people who ate lunch with their high school English teacher and who think that a drunk cigarette counts as therapy like to spam in comment sections pretending to be a psychologist. Therapy language is a lot like salt. It's great, but if you start using too much of it, stop. Why are you doing that? Weaponized incompetence isn't just being bad at something. Forgetting about a red t-shirt in the washing machine and turning all the socks pink isn't weaponized incompetence. That's a mistake. Needing someone to show you how to load a dishwasher because no one's ever taught you before is not weaponized incompetence. That's learning. Weaponized incompetence is a person pretending to be unable to do a task or purposefully doing that task incorrectly so someone else has to do it instead. You could also just pretend to not see the task until your wife finally confronts you about it hours later on your super cute shared couples account.
Okay, this morning my husband made coffee and spilled the coffee grounds on the floor and I don't want him to hear me. Curious how long these coffee grounds will sit here.
If you bring something, things going to be okay.
She knew this was gonna happen.
Maybe. Okay, it is now almost 11 o'clock at night. He has walked by this mess all day. And it still sits. Actually, it was funny because he walked by earlier when we got home and shut the blinds. So we pretty much had to step in it. And there it still sits. I'm honestly curious. How long will he leave this sitting? I know I'll pick it up before he does, but I just think it's hilarious sometimes how men are. Or maybe just my husband. Okay, it is 1 o'clock the next day. And the next coffee grounds still sit. So I'm going to see what my husband's excuse is. Hey babe, come here. Can you explain something to me? Those coffee grounds over there.
You got it?
Huh?
You got it? You swept the whole floor, you missed this spot.
I know.
You leaving that for me?
Yeah.
Mommy. I was gonna get to it, I just haven't yet.
Pick up that broom before I shove it so far up your ass you defy gravity. It's time to trust your instincts. Close your eyes and sweep. Oh my God, why are you showing us this? These little moments might not seem like that big of a deal. They're still making couples content because, come on, it's just spilled coffee grounds.
But all you negative people that are leaving the negative comments, we're not going to feed into that because we were happily married, we love each other, and She doesn't hate me. It was all a joke. It was a big joke. We were just making content.
I wonder
We were just
if there's
having
like
fun
a
with
big
it.
fight
We're trying to make
in the
relatable
background.
content.
We've been together for 15 years.
Arguing for
and
days.
She loves me.
I love him.
I get that jokes come in threes, but he's clearly done this kind of thing way more times than that if you knew to start recording. He may have literally spilled the beans, but you revealed to us that this is a pattern of behavior, and for that, I think he belongs in A. If you're continuously manipulating your wife and adding to her workload, these little moments start to add up, like the piles of laundry you never help fold. If you only help out when she tells you exactly when, where, why, and how, you're still burdening her with the stress of managing you. The relationship starts to resemble that of a mother and child, which is a great way to make your gal drier than your favorite martini.
Wife or mommy?
Welcome back to Wife or Mommy. Today's contestant is Sandra Miller from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Hi, Sandra. Now, Sandra, you know the rules. I'm going to show you a post made by a real human male, and you are going to tell me if that post was about his wife or his mommy. If you answer correctly, you will win a cash prize of $50,000. Are you ready, Sandra?
Ready.
All right, here's your first question. This grown adult proudly posted his suitcase someone else had packed for him. Each individual outfit was separated by date and location with handwritten labels just in case he got confused about how to dress himself. Sandra, for $50,000, who packed that suitcase? Was it his wife or his mommy?
I saw people like wouldn't even do that.
This is really hard.
Wouldn't even get to that point.
But I think I'm gonna have to go with mommy. Final answer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sandra, but the answer we were looking for was wife. Let's try again. A young man films a woman preparing his meal. In the caption, he says that she cooks, cleans, makes his bed, but there's no way he's eating that salad. Sandra, for $500,000, is that his wife or his mommy?
Okay, well, I know that my little Braxton doesn't like to eat his greens either, so I'm gonna have to go with mommy. Final answer.
Sandra, are you nearsighted? It seems you're having trouble reading the writing on the wall.
Huh?
But I like you, Sandra. There's something about you that reminds me of a younger, less attractive, but more hopeful version of myself. I'm going to give you one last chance. This man posted a video talking about a woman cleaning his, quote, drawers if he were to, quote, poop emoji in them. Sandra,
this doesn't even sound like a relationship.
$1 million.
Sadistic, weird people.
Is this man talking about his wife or his mommy?
I'm sorry, I cannot believe that a grown man would expect his wife to clean feces out of his clothes. I'm sorry.
Joking.
Mommy, final answer?
Sandra, that is incorrect.
Oh my god, now I'm never gonna pay off my student loans.
Jesus Christ.
I've seen enough of that. That's nasty. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.